Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
In the beginning of this last performance, I was using 2 hi-hats. I added extra hi-hat sounds on this cymbal. Also, I was using the FD7 hi-hat controller to control the pitch of my tom sounds. Within a performance, you can even change complete drum settings just by using a foot switch, and this way you can even play tom sounds with your bass drum. Or even bass. And you know the money message.
Now let the bass on. 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 Now let the bass on.
You can not only trigger samples in real time, but you can also record the order of the samples in the built-in SP303 pattern sequencer. This way, just by pushing the play button, there's a whole song coming out. Also, in this next song, I will be using everything, including double bass drums.
Now let the bass on. Now let the bass on. Let the bass on.
This is the Roland HPD15 Handsonic. It's a great percussion instrument, not only for percussion players, but also for drummers, guitar players, piano players, and well, okay, even bass players. This big 10-inch pad is divided in 15 different pad zones. You can play it with your hands, but also with your fingers. And all these pads are actually pressure sensitive, so you can actually, by just pressing on the pad, change the sounds. Or for instance, another example, dampen the resonance of a conga hand just by laying your other hand on the pad. And even then, it remains touch sensitive. Now, there's 572 percussion instruments in this HPD15 and 54 backing instruments. So you know what that means. It has a built-in sequencer. It also has a D-beam controller, like on the MC505, for instance. So you can actually trigger sounds by cutting the light beams coming into the HPD15. Any movement goes. And with the 80 user patches, you can go to Latin America, Africa, India, Asia. There's also percussion patches from Europe, like orchestral percussion, drums from the United States, dance sounds from Amsterdam, special effects sounds from Bratislava, and even pre-programmed sequenced loops. The HPD15 is also fully expandable thanks to this optional KD7 kick trigger and FD7 hi-hat control pedal. Also, we have a stand, the PDS15. You can not only trigger sounds from the pads, but also pre-programmed or your own sequences or loops. On each side of the central pad, there's two ribbon controllers. One you can use, for instance, to control the pitch of this talking drum. The other one you can use to trigger the drum sound. There's also a roll button. When you switch this one on, you can actually play drum rolls just by pressing the pad. Let's go to tropical Africa. The HPD15 has a built-in multi-effects processor. You can add reverbs, delay, choruses to the sounds, and even on top of them add additional effects. Now, let's put an extra effect on the total sound, as if this music was coming out of an old transistor radio. Now, let's play some drums. 1, 2.